man used the N-word publicly for a long time. He told me even black people shouldn't say the N-word, even in private. Go on, Smith. Explain your take on the N-word. I heard this debate through N-words screaming of food shops. You effing R slur. You effing R slur. This smog guy is an effing pedantic R slur. You're beyond pedantic. It's obnoxious and R slur.
You're acting like I said this all at one time,
This
and
is
you're
insane.
being
Can
ridiculous.
hey,
Whoa,
I know you don't have any
hold
home
on,
training, but
Mantis.
it's my 60 seconds.
Yeah, let her get her 60 seconds. We have to be fair to everyone, okay?
Thank you. Yeah. So also, hey, Mantis, chill. It's literally
Shaming ritual.
my
You're doing
time.
it now. You're
Chill,
proving my point. You're proving my point.
I know you don't like listening to black women speak,
Mantis.
but you're gonna chill at this point, right? So, it's to me, Asha, right? It's this person has flat out even said the N-word with the hard ER. I have the screenshot in front of me. I don't want to get your live taken. I do not want your live taken down. I don't want your live taken down. I have the N-word with the hard ER. This woman has said that she's a self-proclaimed white tea supremacist. She has posted smotsticas on her page as well. So I don't know why this white tea woman, girl, I don't know why this white tea woman who says the N-word regularly is trying to tell black people about how we're the ones who are racist when you are racist, right? And I don't know why Mercedes, who talks about trying to deal with fascism married to a black woman, is perfectly fine with being buddy-buddy with a white woman who says the N-word. Unless Mercedes, do you say the N-word yourself? Did you get the pass from your black wife? Or is it okay if only your white friends say the N-word and you're okay being buddy-buddy with white people who call themselves white tea supremacists saying the N-word, girl? Let's see how you try to tokenize your wife here. But also, Tom Fleary has also said the N-word multiple times.
You don't.
No, Mercedes. Are you going to denounce this right now, Mercedes? Because this is so not cool. Like, she has the receipts. And I know the truth is the truth, and the truth hurts, right? Sometimes the truth hurts, but we really need to stick with the facts and the truth. So would you like to take a moment to denounce the receipts? Your friend next to you. Go ahead.
Respond at all? Or is this just another shaming ritual?
You do. Hold on. Let Mercedes speak for just a second.
Let Mantis respond.
No. Mercedes, I would like to hear from you.
I'm going to let Mantis speak.
Condemn the fact that your friend says the N-word?
I'm gonna let Mantis.
Can you condemn the fact that your friend says the N-word while you're married to a black woman?
Mantis.
Hold on, Mercedes.
Just condemn.
No, please, Mantis. Mercedes, I would like for you to speak. Can you condemn what she stated? Can you condemn that for us? There's over 1,000 people tuned in right now.
Before I do anything, Mantis was allowed to speak, so I'm gonna let Mantis speak. Now, I personally don't use that word, nor does she even use that word. Neither one of us use that word in this household. I don't even use the R slur, but like at the same time, that just because I'm not using it, and I'm not using it, and she's not using it, again,
can you condemn the fact that your white friend says the N-word?
Why do you have to put white friend there? I mean,
no, I'm just saying a white person saying the N-word. Can you condemn the fact that you're buddy-buddy with a white person who says the N-word?
We don't say it. We don't.
I didn't ask if you said it. I'm saying, can you condemn the fact that you're buddy-buddy with a racist who says the N-word?
We don't say it.
I didn't ask if you said it. I'm saying, can you condemn the fact that your white buddy says the N-word?
This is so boring. Hurry up.
Yeah,
Can I just say one thing and then you
don't care?
Wait. People. No, Mantis, please. Let's not do this. We are all adults, and we are so trying really hard.
Let me respond, and then let's get over.
We're trying really hard to work together here, and we can't move forward.
Do you want to?
Guys are not going to be honest. So I need Mercedes to condemn the receipts that Kobe has.
You don't need me to do a goddamn thing except let Mantis speak, okay? Because I just said that I don't say that. I said that my fucking brother husband here don't say that.
No, your friend, you need to denounce what she just stated. Those receipts that Kobe has, are you okay with that? So there it is, people. There it is. Y'all have it. Take what you will from that. But Mercedes refused to denounce Mantis using the N word. Covey brought the receipt, so that's a win for Covey, and that's a big fat ass L for you, Mercedes. L for Mercedes. I will not follow you, and I do not recommend that anyone in here follows.
She needs to see receipts first properly. I imagine she just needs to
You are
see it, and then she
using the
probably would.
N-word. Covey just gave us the receipts, ma'am. And you can apologize.
Yeah, but she needs to, she's not someone who just takes people showing stuff on their phone and then she wants to look at them herself. That's all. Like, I think that's actually what people should do. I think they should go and find stuff themselves and they should look at the context and they should ask questions, find the answers, and then they should make up their mind. That's how it works. You guys are just like
Exactly.
vultures.
If you can, you can go on my page and I have the video of Mantis trying to
Okay,
pretend
guys, listen.
to be a leftist.
You can get
with
angry
all
at
of
me
the
for saying,
screenshots.
you can get
And
angry
also,
at
I
me
got
for using the...
Shut up. You guys, one at a time because we can't hear you guys. So who would like to go first?
Responder, is this just a literal shaming ritual?
But if
Hey,
you
the
calm
thing is,
down
I
and
said
listen-
multiple-
Wait 1 second, please. Shh. One at a time so that we can... One at a time. Thank you. So who would like to go first? You get 60 seconds.
Haven't been yet.
But calm down. Please calm down. We'll give you your...
Guys, have fun.
Okay, bye. This is ridiculous. We have no type of emotional intelligence.
Ritual, classic shaming ritual.
Cool.
The thing is,
Worry
my
about that.
problem is
Okay.
my problem is you're not letting Mantis explain these things.
I just told
And-
her she
and-
could speak.
I think it's wrong for anyone.
But because you won't be quiet and let me start a timer for you.
I think it's wrong for.
Hold on, Mercedes. I'm sorry. Those are my rules. I need you guys to stop talking over each other. Mantis can speak. There's a timer here. I'm going to give her 60 seconds uninterrupted. That's all I was trying to say. I need you guys to cool down and let's hear Mantis. 60 seconds uninterrupted. Turn your mic off, Mercedes. Thank you. Go ahead, Mantis.
I'm sorry I said the N-word. I shouldn't have said the N-word. No one should really throw that word around the way I did. And the reason was in the sphere that I was in, it was very common from everyone to be using it. The guy that I had debated back and forths with for days and days and days and days was an authoritarian who said that even black people should not use the N-word with their friends. He was screaming at everyone all the time to never use it. I did it to trigger him because he was completely unreasonable and it was wrong of me. I shouldn't have just done it to just trigger this guy, but I did because he was fucking unhinged and he was going on and on for days and days. And he was trying to talk down to everyone, including black people, for using the word with their mates in a like camaraderie way. So I was getting sick of it. And if I was going to say it and trigger him as the same amount as a black person saying it and trigger him, I got pissed off. I shouldn't have done it. It was really fucking wrong. And you can condemn me for that if you want. But the point here is when people do shitty things and they apologize and take accountability and they move on, you guys don't even allow them to move on. You don't allow other people to move on with them and to progress with them, even when they make mistakes. You want a shaming ritual. You want to label people racist and YT supremacists because you don't want to work with people. Even when they change, even when they admit they're wrong, all you guys want to do is be exclusive and shut everybody out. There are more liberals than there are of you guys. I'm telling you. And so you're the minority and we don't want to be a part of this. We want to accept more people. We don't want to be exclusive. This is ridiculous. If you guys continue your little shaming culture and everyone's going to move away from you because it is not welcoming. Nobody wants to be around you.
And I'd like to go.
Wait. Hold up. That's your 60 seconds, Mantis.
Can I please respond?
Kobe, hold on. Whoa. Miss Mantis, we really don't care. First of all, we're not a monolith. We don't care that you don't want to be around us. You were wrong for using the N-word. You don't want to be educated either. But just a little bit of black history for you. That word was always ours. It was stolen during slave trade. Still used in West Africa, right? As a way to greet. It means royalty in certain parts of West Africa. Okay. And the original spelling is Negus. It was stolen during slave trade and used to demean and mock black people, but it was always our word. So yes, it is okay. Today we use it as a revolt. So it is okay. Today it means unapologetically black. street, urban, hood. Okay? So no, you cannot use it. Go ahead, Covey.
I also wanted to say Nagus is also an East African word. It means king, so you are right there. Nagus does come from Africa. But I wanted to say that what she said like did not make sense at all, because the screenshots that I have are like they span over the past year. So it's not only like in one instance or one time. Like I have screenshots from like 8 months ago, from a couple of months ago, from a couple of days ago, from a year ago. So for her to pretend as if it was just like a year ago in that one particular moment, no, that's not true. And also, both Mercedes and Mantis are besties with a guy called Tom Foolery, who not only did the Sieg Heil on live, but he also regularly says the N-word. Actually, I have a receipt that I want to read out to you.
We do want you to. Hold on, Covey. In order to be fair here, Mercedes, would you like to bring another friend up?
Oh no, I just wanted to denounce, like, for example, like I said, I wanted Mantis to be able to speak because that was the original order that was supposed to be had. Now that she has spoken, I can give my proper thoughts on this. I do not think saying that word in any capacity, to me is okay. But also, like, if Mantis apologizes and Mantis like changes that behavior, or if Mantis, is like genuinely, hey, I'm sorry for that. Let's be better next time. That I will take that and I will work with that. The thing is, like with me, I reach across the aisle to some of the worst people on the MAGA side. So I'm not going to sit there and just drop people over one thing or the other. For example, because I believe in rehabilitation and I believe in the ability to just like breed change into these people by not shaming them in isolation. Because when we do that, people continue certain behaviors. So no, I don't think it's okay that Mantis said any of those things. At the same time, I'm not someone who participates in like these shaming isolation rituals.
Can you please make me the big screen, Asha? Because this is a screenshot I wanted to show.
Can I say?
That's okay. Thank you. So this is another buddy of Mercedes, Tom. When somebody told him black women are just more honest, he responds saying that's not always a good thing. Sometimes they should sit down and let the white men talk. Here is another receipt. Hold on. Of him saying that he said, "You haven't watched me for very long if you think I haven't been with black women, or if you think I only say the N-word in private. I said the N-word on stream 2 days ago, bucko, and probably the day before that."
Yeah, these things are not okay.
And then here, when a black woman talks to him and tells him it's not okay to say the N-word, his response to that black woman was, "You're my black little sister, and I need to get you to toughen up as your big bro." And then he corrects it, big brother. And then he says, "The difference is that all my black friends and girlfriends don't care if I say the N-word. Yeah, he might be racist, but I still want to be his friend," right? So this is another person. By the way, Mantis, that apology wasn't genuine because she lied about the context of when she used the N-word. She said she used it only in one particular instant when that wasn't the case, when the screenshots literally show her using it over the span of a couple of months. But not only Mantis says that, your second buddy also says that, the N-word. And my father always told me, "Tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are. Birds of a feather flock together." I want to know why you, Mercedes, are always like buddies with people who say the N-word.
I was on the phone with Ray yesterday morning and 3 other MAGA creators. I exist to reach over the aisle with these people. So like I am purposely surrounding myself with people that I think can do better and should do better. And I hope to breed that change in them. But that just because I can do that without like crying and stuff doesn't mean that it's wrong. You know what I mean? Like in my experience, getting people to change is it's fully possible to do so, but not through isolation. So I don't agree with anything. There's a lot of shit that Tom has done and said that I do not agree with, and a lot of stuff, obviously that Mantis said that I do not agree with. But I do believe that these people have the chance to change and do better.
Host, can you drop me and bring Black Swan up? I'm sorry. I want her to speak. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, thank you for giving me the platform. The only thing I want to say also, Covey, I sent you screenshots. Mercedes is pretending to be that person. She's in your Discord. I found her. So Mercedes, the joke's on you. I was pretending to be a fucking mole for Covey, and I found your troll account on Discord. Thank you very much. You can drop me. I was pretending. I got you.
You
Go look at Discord now. Thank you.
I exposed it literally for everyone here today. Like, I'm the one who pulled it up and was like, hey, this is me. But anyways, guys, I'm heading out now.
Hold on, Mercedes. Let two people that have their hand up, let them speak with you really quickly.
I'm going. There's nothing productive going to come out of this. All I got to say is I'm just to state my piece. I do not agree with the people around me. You don't think
that the space has been productive, though?
I don't agree with the people around me who say certain shit. I don't. For example, I've been on the phone with. Hold on. Kofi came up into the live for 5 seconds last night, dropped some bullshit, and then left. You can't say I do this every time. Seems to be habitual in this space. But regardless,
then you would be a hypocrite within this moment, Mercedes.
Cool. We can join a hypocritical club all together, eat pizza together. That says hypocrisy written out in pepperoni.
Okay, now, but Mercedes.
I'm trying to say my piece here. What I am saying is that people around me, I do not surround myself with the paragons of perfection, okay? I surround myself with people who I do think need work and who I do think need better. It's the same exact reason why I had a phone call with Ray Ray the other day, and I reach out and I talk to these MAGA creators because I hope to capsulate their audience, and I hope to get these people who voted for Donald Trump to do better at the end of the day. And I do that not by shaming them, and it tends to work out pretty well for me. So you guys can go about it this way. It's not working, and there's people like Common who has been driven away from the left party for a good reason, and like the lying on people, like saying things like, I see it all the time, and it's like, even if it's not about me, you guys did it to him earlier, saying that he said something about BLK fatigue or something. I don't know. It is just like a consistency in this party, not this party, on the far, far left.
You act like you don't know how to say it, girl. Black fatigue.
I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get the live taken down.
Yeah, okay, but you heard it today.
Hold up. Wait, calm down. People, please. Please calm down, y'all. You got to take it down a notch.
This is the person that they want to be a speaker on this fucking movement within the next few months or so. That is the person that y'all want to put on this fucking pedestal, and it's driving me insane, right? Time and time again, I was like optimistic. This is going to do well. As much as I do not like these people, this is going to be okay. But that's bullshit. So sorry if I can't cuss on here. That's BS. It's straight up BS. That was BS. Dead ass, right?
I'm sure Swan has the clip, but I just want to note really quickly, and this is why I was screaming to get up here. In this live, right here, right now, in front of Mercedes, Mantis said the N-word twice. Athena had taken a breath in what she was saying, and Mantis said the N-word twice. All I want to know yes, I was like screaming it at you, host. I was tagging you and everything.
Was it when she was singing?
Yeah, so she said the N-word twice.
I knew I wasn't crazy. I heard it.
Yes, she said it twice.
She did. I knew it.
With an A. So literally, what I want to know from Mercedes, as somebody who's helping everyone change with a vibe so powerful, she'll change the world. What exactly are you going to do in cases like this happened with Ray Ray? This happened here. This has happened over and over again. You keep saying you can change people, but every time people do something atrocious, you're a motherfucking silent. She said it twice. The same lady who tried to give a bullshit apology about, I'm changing and I've grown. It was nothing because you said, if I slapped you last year and I said sorry, then I slap you today. Did I not still, I didn't learn anything. Like, she's a liar. And the fact that you think that you're the person who can change the world and blah, 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 your friend said the N-word twice. In response to a black woman.
Like, we don't even
what happens now?
Black people. She said, we don't need y'all. We don't need black people.
Literally.
Wow.
Problem is that it's not about changing those people, right? The simple, hard truth is racism is not a deal breaker for them. Racism is not a deal breaker for her. So she wants to be able to continue hanging out with those people because if she calls them out, they're going to say she's soft. And then she's going to lose people who she considers her friends or she's going to be considered soft. She's not trying to change them. She just is going along with them while using the guise of trying to change them. Racism is not a deal breaker. That's for any of them. Carlston or whatever the hell his name was on the live last night.
Clarkson?
Freaking ass. Yeah, hit Carlston. And all of these people. Racism is not a deal breaker for them. They just care about everything else. They consistently called it drama yesterday. Oh, everybody just wants to talk about this drama. You mean racism? That's the drama? Yeah.
Linda, it was.
Literally.
I never agreed with my prompt. It was bait to get Mercedes in here up on my panel.
And it worked.
I did want to apologize for cutting her off. I just didn't like how she was gonna like say her piece and then leave. I didn't appreciate that. So she was being weird.
Is weird because again, this is somebody who, according to her, has a vibe so powerful, so strong, it'll change the world. It'll unite the left. It'll unite everybody into democracy. But when faced with somebody who's literally saying slurs, when faced with someone who Sieg Heils, this is why I'm saying these people don't understand what fascism is or how it's made. It's not just Republicans bad. It starts with microaggressions.
It's the fact that she couldn't answer, right? Like the direct question that the host Asha kept on putting out there. Are you going to condemn your friend that is sitting right there in front of you? Well, I don't say that. My black wife or partner doesn't say that. We don't say that. Okay, but are you going to condemn the person that does say it that you do call your mutual? Mm-hmm. No, I mean, like, I don't say it though. So like, why would I? And then the moment when she had the chance to condemn it, all she had to say briefly was, oh, I mean, like, that's bad. But, I'm not asking for perfection. I mean, like, she's not perfect. But, like, as long as she's still fighting for the movement, it's fine. I hate people that do that and say that, right? Like, there's a difference between... First and foremost, nobody's asking for perfection here, right? We're all messy motherfuckers, okay? Nobody's asking for perfection here. But what I do not like is when somebody consistently shows us who they are, and we or them keep on doing it, and all people like Mercedes is going to give them a chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, right? There's even a point for me where I would become exhausted. And this is what people mean when they say, hey, Mercedes, it's probably not a good look to be like a part of this movement because we know that she does not stand for fucking anything. What she stands for is for the middle, and what that stands for is to allow people like Ray Ray, like Mantis, to have a platform and to consistently talk to them and be okay with them. I don't like that.
What she wants to do is move liberals to center right. What she wants is to create a movement where Black people, people of color, people with disabilities, people of different ethnicities, et cetera, have to be okay with occasionally being called a couple slurs. They get to call you the N-word, the hard R on a Thursday and a Friday, but only Thursday and Fridays, guys, from the times between 12 till 4. That's what they want. They want everyone else to be okay with being disrespected so they can have access to rights that make them comfortable. But it's fuck y'all. Fuck y'all forever and always.
She lied about it. Like, she lied about it initially. I don't even know what that was. You're acting like those were all sent at the same time. Girl, we all knew that was not a paragraph. Like, I'm not sure what you're doing. So, Kobe, you ate that real bad. This should let you up earlier, girl, because I'm honestly kind of blown up whatever this was. And then she apologized. You ate that. So, honestly, get your coins. Send her coins, y'all. She earned them.
Yeah.
Real.
By the way, Asha, I have the video of her saying the N-word on your panel. If you want me to play it.
Let's go. Because how did I miss that?
Yeah, let me play it. Let me play it. I have the video right here. Give me a second. So... Okay. So this is your live. Let's make it the big screen. It's to me, Asha, right? This person has flat out even said the N-word with the hard ER. I have the screenshot in front of me. I don't want to get your live tape. I do not want. You heard her?
I know you fucking lying.
I have the screenshot in front of me. I don't want to get your live tape. I do not want.
Oh,
there it is.
See?
In our face.
Yeah, exactly.
In our face.
Mind you, it takes about 5 minutes later where she's like, I shouldn't have said it and I'm growing and learning. Mercedes comes in, well, it's all about learning and growing. She said
Okay,
it
wait.
today.
She might have said it twice because
She
when
literally
she was
said
singing,
it twice.
No, I'm sorry. Like a second time, or it might have been Mercedes when she was singing. Like, oh, I want her to go first. Talk about Mantis or whatever the hell her name is. She was like, she said the N word a few times when she was singing. Do you remember that period?
I didn't hear that one. I think I was in the car. I was fighting to get out
She
here.
did
Talk
say
about
it
the other
twice.
one.
She did say it twice. Mantis definitely said it twice. I don't know if everybody knows, but she's friends with Tom, right? Tom is the same person that was doing the Roman salute on his YouTube video. I have the clip. Mantis is always in his live streams on YouTube. In the comments section, her name used to be Aryan Queen on YouTube, but she changed her name after people caught on to her behavior. This whole thing is very frustrating because I think that we understand that none of us have ever entered these conversations with that level of racism, of vitriol, of just like not even having an understanding. Mercedes can't explain her political ideology. One day she's a leftist, the next day she's a moderate. She doesn't know what deconstruction is. Everything that I said was 100% correct. Watching all of this play out, we have literally seen nothing but genuine concern for marginalized communities coming from this side. That side over there, they don't care. Last night, Clarkson said, who cares about microaggressions? They accuse someone who is explaining something logically of black-splaining. They laughed in everybody's face, they silenced everybody, and they dropped everybody from the panel, right? These are not people that are trying to reach across an aisle and have any form of camaraderie with us or understand anybody's perspective. Anytime we get into a conversation with them, it's nothing but mess. But when we talk to people who may have a different political ideology that are serious about this, we can have an actual conversation, even if we disagree. We can't have that with them. It's never going to be that. Again, Mercedes doesn't know what her own political ideology is. Fishing trips, turkey and cheese sandwiches, and lemonade is not it. Girl, bye. Have a seat.
That was disgusting. Go ahead. Whoever wants.
I was there. I think I was the one that brokered this conversation initially with how she plans on reaching across the aisle. And that was what exactly she said, was sandwiches, was fishing trips, was having and this is her words, a vibe that they can resonate with. If your vibe is if you can vibe with someone who's a Nazi, who is a racist, who's a misogynist, who's a transphobe, in some cases Zionist and rampant anti-Palestinian, if these are the kinds of vibes that you invoke and the kinds of vibes you bring out with people, how are you in any way a credible arbiter for what should be the left? And on that front, what they ultimately believe in is silencing black people, is silencing marginalized communities, is silencing any person of a minority group or a marginalized group, because they solely depend on their vote and nothing else. They need them to be complicit. They need them to be silent so long as they can win. Mm-hmm. And after that, they think that they can have these conversations about deconstructing later. I hold it a completely antithetical perspective. Okay. I think that it's not voting that changes culture. It's culture that changes voting. And they keep kicking the culture conversation down the line. They don't think it's imperative that we unpack things like racism, ableism, misogyny, and all these other horrific things that they stand by. I think it's disgusting that they enable that and that they invite that and welcome it in without any kind of repudiation. And ultimately, this is their end game, is that they don't want to see a left that is actually empathetic. And they don't want an environment that is more inclusive and more inviting and is more accepting of people. They don't want to see that. They want the new left to look like the right. Yeah. Destiny said it last night. They want to be the right. They have to use these tactics of the right so that they can win. But at what cost? If it means undercutting people who are disabled, if it means undercutting the black voters who have been the cornerstone of this party, if it means undercutting the women, if it means undercutting the gay people, if it means undercutting the trans people, what the fuck do we get at the end of the day? Healthcare at the expense of everything else, all the other progress we've made socially?
Mind you, that would be healthcare that because of those indiscretions that people have,
would
those
still
beliefs,
be racist.
Exactly. Not everybody, we'd still have medical racism to deal with. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not someone who's all theory over praxis, right? I think both are important. But the way that these people talk, I don't know if it's that they choose not to read, they can't read, they don't listen either. That's the problem. They don't listen.
Wait,
literal
honestly,
childish behavior.
I think
when she started
literally
singing,
chanting. I think we may be granting these individuals a little bit more grace. I think none of us on this panel or anyone in the live, the 1,000 people that are here, could say one thing that any of these individuals who are like actually WSs, white, Sioux, whatevers, have done for any marginalized group of people. They spent their days saying the N-word, harassing and terrorizing individuals in a Discord chat. What the hell are you doing, bitch? And then you come up here, lie about saying the N-word. Mercedes only came up after the claim with the job thing. She didn't come up to discuss any other of the very serious accusations that were being discussed. I think we're granting like a lot of grace right now when these people are actually like terrorists who are here to destroy like any type of activism that has been done by a group. I think we're honestly giving them way too much grace and way too much credit for this was awful, and for this individual to claim to be even liberal. I mean, I'm dead as fuck because I don't even think Covey would agree that she's a liberal. But nonetheless, for her to go into these right-wing spaces, misrepresent entirely what the left is and what the left is advocating for, not discuss any serious just discuss anything serious. This is absolutely insane behavior. I am so blown that this evidence was so easily accessible. I'm sorry, Kobe reading it like line by line was absolutely insane. Her denying it, coming back, what the hell even was that? I don't understand how this individual Mercedes has any type of credit following whatever the hell. Her not being able to condemn her friend for being just disgusting. That was literally awful to watch. But her not being able to condemn her friend until she went down, I'm pretty sure she like messaged her or some shit like that, came back up on the panel and then justified being friends with WSs. I don't know what the hell this is. Like, seriously, I don't even be in the lives like that for real. And I'm really alone, like, seriously.
Can I also say something very important? I'm so sorry. I just want to say something very important, very briefly. If one of the mods can make me the big screen, because I want to show another receipt as well. Thank you. The other thing I wanted to say was when I was dropping from her live yesterday, I said Anne Debates had a photo with like a blackface filter. And then Anne proceeded to say that I lied and that I was a DOXer. I've never DOXed anybody. I've never DOXed Anne. So I don't know why she would say that without any receipts. But they said that I lied about the blackface filter photo. Tell me what this is. What is this?
Blackface filter.
And then read what it says above the picture too. Read it.
And then the person above the picture said the Ann word. Right?
I'm dead.
And then hold on. And then what does Anne respond? New hairstyle coming soon. And then hold on. Furthermore, they say new skin tone dropping.
And did you hear her?
And then the
defense of
person
that
on top
last night?
says the Ann Iga. But Anne said that they had condemned it, that they had didn't find it funny or whatever it is, right? But they didn't condemn it in the screenshot. Instead, they're like laughing at it. This is the same Anne, by the way, who, as Marcellus Williams, right as they were being unalived, hosted a live saying that Marcellus Williams was guilty, right? One thing I am not is a effing liar. I just wanted to say that. When I say something, I'm saying something because I have receipts to back it up. But they lied about me DOXing them when I never did.
Right. And I was in that exchange with her last night. You saw the response that they had towards me. For one, I don't know why the vitriol was directed at me for something that you showed. It was unusual, probably because I was the only black person there. But on that front, Anne's defense for that was that she was nervous and that she was actually mocking people who were racist by making that.
Oh, and you dated them?
Yeah. I wouldn't know. The fucking AF tour has the pronouns as her, but they were saying to me that that this was a response out of nervousness and that they had condemned it immediately. And so I kept bringing up these screenshots, and they said, "Well, I was actually just mocking people who think it's racist. I was mocking racist by making a racist joke, because that makes sense." Somehow she's mocking people who think that's okay by making the same joke that they would make. I don't understand that.
So real quick before you speak, people There's over 1,000 people in
So we
here.
don't see you.
I know.
Oh, okay.
There's over 1,000 people in here. If you have any faves on this panel, go ahead and send them a follow. Let's help them build up their TikTok platform. If you have any faves on the panel, send them a follow, people. Let's go. And thank you guys again for tuning in. If you are Team Mercedes, go ahead and put a heart in the chat. Request up and stand on business. Because at this
Don't put
point,
no heart in the chat, for real.
you're the Lou.
And then
Okay?
I actually have to leave in a little bit because funny enough, I do have a job, you know. I got to get clocked in a little bit. But I just wanted to say something really quickly. The reason why people hate the fact that we are quick to call people out like Mercedes and Mantis and everything is because we're not liberals. Liberals are quite literally willing to stand in line and be perfectly and will tolerate people like Mantis, people like tomfoolery, and so on and so forth, right? So, although Cubby is not a liberal, none of us are liberal, right? Quite literally, none of us would be liberal because we understand that liberals are more than willing to let these people in their space as long as they are what? Voting for the right party or the right candidate. They don't give a crap about how they get there. And that is exactly what we've been saying for about the last month and a half. That is an issue. That is the issue right there. It's that they don't care how they get there. It's important to care how we get there because guess what? The amount of times that the Democratic Party quite literally did that for several decades in the past. And where are we now? Right back where we were because what did we do? What did we do? We kept on saying, oh, we're okay with talking to the moderate people. We're okay leaning right. We're okay with this. Well, obviously, where the fuck are we now? This is the reason why it's bad. Sorry, I don't want to be.
I want to say something after Selena.
I want to go ahead and dip, but thank y'all for letting me on. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely, thank you.
I just wanted to say, I saw Mantis put in the comments when you guys were talking about all the bullshit, the N word, the an word, which is y'all are boring. But you put Mantis, you put that it's irony. The irony is that all these blacks that y'all like to buy and sold. The irony is that they're aligning with you because they want to be palatable for white people. There's no one on this panel right now that's looking to make you guys comfortable. White supremacy is not comfortable. It's something that we have to fight against. So, for those N-words that you bought, congratulations on your purchase, but that does not stop anyone on this panel for calling out the bullshit that we see. You're a racist piece of shit. I saw that. I thought I heard something in a song, but I thought maybe I was mistaken. But why would I be mistaken about someone who even thinks it's cute to say something like that? And then again, before I land, you called Kobe racist multiple times. I'm pretty sure that Kobe would love to have power over you. I know that I would. If you are looking for someone to say that is racist, a black, that you can choose me. I have no problem hating you for being white. I have no problem hating you for being a piece of shit. I have no problem hating you and anything that you love. Because you are a white supremacist, because you don't want equity, you want to sit around and say the N-word and shuck and jive and have really good fun with your blacks that you purchase. But we are not up for sale. Not now, motherfucker, on this panel, we're not for sale. I'll land there because you're tired. And don't go looking at my page, ugly. Don't go looking at my page. There's nothing there.
Mantis called you racist. She called me racist as well.
Oh, okay. I got a problem.
Mantis?
I would love to be racist to you.
Yeah.
I would love that. That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
I gotta head out as well, but Jaden, I'll let you go and then I'll say what I had to say.
Yeah, just about Anne debates real quick. Much like the other invertebrates, she is spineless as fuck. And shortly after that live, she followed me and said, and I'm reading her messages right now, I don't think you should have been muted.
Jaden,
presumably,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jaden.
Sorry about that. They said, I don't think you should have been muted, but presumably you think if I'm telling the truth, that is reasonable. I have no desire to go into Kovi's space. You are way more rational, and I actually appreciate that a lot. I don't know why, for whatever reason, they're okay with giving me my flowers after the fact that I've been berated, gaslit, lied to, and muted a fuck ton. I was told I was blacksplaining by destiny. This is the spinelessness that needs to be rooted out, that needs to be weeded out of this conversation here. That if you can't, in seeing it happen, call out your own people, or disrespecting the entirety of the black people on that panel, then why the fuck are you equipped to having these conversations? Why are you inserting yourself into these movements, saying that you can speak and are an ally for black people if you're not willing to hold yourself to the goddamn fire when it actually fucking happens? I was disrespected an actual fuck ton last night. I was gaslit. I was blamed, and for some reason it was a firing squad against me over a picture. Was that my problem? This is the goddamn Darvo that I condemn, and Mantis wants to call it a ritual, or whatever the fuck. This isn't a ritual. This isn't some voodoo. Maybe it's because we're black it feels like that. But this is just us expressing our frustration with the fact that this kind of bullshit is no longer tolerable, is no longer accepted in this discourse, has no future, has no right being here. And so long as we continue to do that, I think we can actually make progress as opposed to their brew of it, which